emails prove absolutely nothing other than the fact that President Trump did nothing wrong. And what President Trump has always said is that he was from Palm Beach, and so was Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein was a member at Mar-a-Lago until President Trump kicked him out because Jeffrey Epstein was a pedophile and he was a creep. And this email you refer to with the name of a victim that was unredacted now and has since been reported on in this room, so I will go ahead and say it, Virginia Giuffre. And it was CBS's own reporting, Ouija, that recently wrote that Miss Giuffre maintained, and God rest her soul, that she maintained that there was nothing inappropriate she ever witnessed, that President Trump was always extremely professional and friendly to her. And it just shows how this is truly a manufactured hoax by the Democrat Party. For now they're talking about it all of a sudden because President Trump is in the Oval Office. But when Joe Biden was sitting in there, the Democrats never brought this up. This wasn't an issue that they cared about because they actually don't care about the victims in these cases. They care about trying to score political points against President Trump.
A stunning new disclosure has rocked Capitol Hill. On Wednesday, the House Oversight Committee released 20,000 pages of documents tied to sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, and buried inside are emails that paint a disturbing picture. They show that Epstein's inner circle, from his pilot to his accountant to his staff, were keeping tabs on none other than President Donald Trump. Over years, even after their friendship fractured, Epstein's team tracked Trump's movements, flight by flight, city by city. Emails show Epstein being alerted whenever Trump's plane landed near his own, whether in Palm Beach, Orlando, even St. Thomas. The pedophile's pilot sent updates with near-presidential precision. Trump's plane to arrive in Orlando at 5 p.m.? He usually runs late, so 11 p.m. could be realistic for his Palm Beach arrival. And it didn't stop there. In December 2017, Epstein's accountant Richard Kahn wrote, "Trump in our neighborhood today looks like he's going to 740 Park for a fundraiser." Even visitors joked about it with Epstein. One wrote, "I'll wait my turn. Don't want to come early and find Trump in your house." But the emails reveal something deeper. Epstein wasn't just tracking Trump, he was talking about him. He forwarded news clippings on Trump's controversies. Roger Stone's arrest, Michael Cohen's plea. In 2018, Epstein told former Treasury Secretary Larry Summers, "Trump, borderline insane. Dersh a few feet further from the border, but not by much." He warned that Trump's pressure of the unknown will force him to do crazy things. And as the scandals grew, Epstein's emails became more cutting. He feels alone and is nuts. Evil beyond belief. Mad. I told everyone from day one. The documents also show Epstein monitoring other power players. even noting when in 2012, then Vice President Joe Biden was in town. But it's the Trump connection that has reignited a firestorm. Because these emails, meticulous, time-stamped, and detailed, show that Jeffrey Epstein's world never really stopped watching his once best friend Donald Trump. And now with these emails unsealed, the question isn't just what Epstein knew about Trump, but why he cared so much to keep a watch for years.
In the latest twist in the Jeffrey Epstein saga, new emails have been released by House Democrats in which Epstein wrote about President Donald Trump. In one of the emails from 2019, Epstein told a journalist that Trump knew about the girls, but the context of what Trump may have known isn't clear. In a 2011 email, Epstein told his confidant and former girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, that Trump had spent some time with a person identified by House Democrats as a victim of his sex offenses.
I feel very badly. I mean, it's a terrible thing that's happened to the family. That's been a tragic situation.
Trump has denied wrongdoing, and one of the people identified as a person mentioned in the emails, Virginia Giuffre, has denied that Trump was one of the men who assaulted her. Giuffre wrote in a memoir published after her death this year that Trump was a gentleman when she met him at his Mar-a-Lago club in Florida. And Maxwell was interviewed by the Justice Department's second-in-command in July. She said that she never saw Trump do anything untoward with anybody.
This is truly a manufactured hoax by the Democrat Party. For now, they're talking about it all of a sudden because President Trump is in the Oval Office.
The White House contends that the release of emails related to Donald Trump is part of a smear campaign against the Republican president. Spokeswoman Caroline Leavitt accused Democrats of using the emails, cherry-picking emails, to make the president look bad. And just after the release of those emails, Republicans on the House Judiciary Committee released some 20,000 pages of material that had been obtained from Epstein's estate. Among the documents there were some already publicly available, including pages from a James Patterson book about Jeffrey Epstein.